I ain't got no umbrellas. Keep them all in Job's car.
All right. All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, when we get started, we're going to face the east, give our praise, honor, and glory.
See Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Chakadash.
Double honors once again, as always, unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. All right, they taught us the truth. Peace, much love, and salutations as always to those for elect. All right, the brothers out here in Great Millstone, Nashville. Once again, another Saturday, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the elect. Okay, and we're letting our people know, you so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos, that you the chosen people according to the Bible. And pursuant to Romans 13 and 11, it is high time to wake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than we believe. All right, we're getting ready to be delivered from this hellhole that you people know as America. All right, but the scriptures describe it as, or name it as Babylon the Great. Okay, we're getting ready to be delivered out of this, again, this hellhole, and brothers are going to receive new bodies. We're going to be in a better position. All right. Can we get that in 1 Corinthians 15? In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. Get ready to be upgraded, because the upgrade is necessary in order to do the things necessary to change the earth. All right. Mere flesh cannot go through the four corners of the earth and change the state of it. It's going to require divine intervention. It's going to require God's, to step in and take care of process of these things, man. And it's going to be us. Lord willing, we're part of that number. Go ahead, whoever got it.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, start at verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God.
Yep. Flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Most High. Go ahead.
Neither doth corruption inherit incorruption.
Mhm.
Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
Right. We're all going to be changed. All right. And all of us, as meaning the Israelites. Okay. The heathen will not have access to um the benefits and rewards that the elect have access to, that the nation of Israel ultimately has access to. Because we know that even though 2/3 of our nation here in America are going to be destroyed, they will also come back in the kingdom and be restored, and brought back to a decent standing. Okay, they're going to receive new bodies as well. They're just not going to be on the level of the elect. You're going to have a governing body. You're going to have the remnant that believes. Okay, and then you're just going to have your basic Israelite citizen. Day to day, the nigga might just have a car and, he has a high paying job. That's is what it
As
is.
women.
Yeah, and but your women's selection might be kept to a cap.
Yep.
You might only be able to deal with because when you go back into the ancient days of dealing with women, that really was a thing. Kings, you know what I'm saying? People that were in a state of rulership. So even though, you will be a god on earth, you'll have your 20 wives, 50 concubines, whatever. So you might get that every so 200 years or whatever the case may be. But the elect men of the Lord, man, we're gonna have bounties of, you know. It's, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be too much to the point to where we gotta schedule.
Might see one of your wives every 1,000 years.
Yes, you gotta, you know your wives. You have to, what's your name? Anisha,
Yeah. Come on back here to my chambers.
Yeah, right.
They're already doing it now. No, brothers that may deal with a woman or even more than one, you got to make schedules and timing for it.
Yeah, but we're gonna be on a whole.
It's gonna be a whole different level.
We're gonna be on a different level. None of this Americanized bullshit. Changing passwords and
2 phones.
An iPad, a laptop. No,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna know about each other, and it's gonna be righteous.
She don't see. Yeah, she don't see the message on your phone, but she sees it on the laptop
Man,
though.
right, man.
Yeah.
She get into your email.
Yeah, right.
Imagine you get caught in the email. You through.
We got an app.
You get a dating app notification on
Yeah.
on your email.
Tend to go off. Who the fuck that? Why you got a Tinder? Oh. Anyway,
Right.
you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Go ahead, Bill.
Verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall all be changed.
Right, we shall all be changed. So in that moment, in the twinkling of an eye, all right, it's gonna be a very quick change from this body to the next body. Because again, flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Call y'all bunch of shop, man. Spiritual too, man. We gonna be that quick. We're gonna be changed very quick, brothers. To the point that again, we have new bodies. We're not gonna be able to feel the pain of anything. Stubbing the toe, death, sorrow. As somebody can hold Revelation 21 and 4. All right, go ahead, Mal.
You gotta get the heck up out of
Verse 54. Or 53.
here.
Yeah.
Verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Yeah.
So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption, and this mortal shall put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Right, death is swallowed up in victory. At that point, we're no longer subject to death. Why? Because we have a new body. And ultimately, with that new body, we're not able to do what? Sin. And sin, or the wages of sin is death.
Yeah.
As the scripture says. Okay, so we're not able to sin anymore, and we're not able to go off anymore, and we're going to have a perfect mind and a perfect heart fully set towards Yahweh Shem Shai. What's the purpose of death? Where does it, at that point, where does that victory of death come from? No, the victory, now we get the victory over death.
Yep.
Death no longer has the victory over us. Because again, we're still subject to this shit. That's why, we're all subject to perishing at any given moment.
Yep.
That's why you gotta pray. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so it's for some brothers, it is gonna be their lot.
Yep.
You
Contrary to what other Israelite groups preach about Genesis going into once you get 1,000 years old, you go up to the spirit realm for 3 to 4 generations, then you come back and start all over.
Sakara said that shit too.
Yeah.
So,
Sakara started, yeah.
Yeah. So really,
Which
see it,
broke off
it's
in Genesis,
a big fake brother. Where's that in the scripture?
yeah.
Nowhere. It has nothing to do with that.
Because the earth wouldn't be able to hold the population of immortal.
Putting Yahweh Shem Shai in a bubble is not a safe thing to do. The Edomites have done it for eons. Well, not eons, but ages, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see where it's getting them.
Mhm.
Now these niggas are losing. Stop putting the Lord in a bubble, man. Yeah. In a box. To where he's only limited to this and this and that. And then on top of that, Esau only shows you the earth is huge.
Massive.
There's so much land mass that, we don't have access to.
We're finding the ways.
And the thing is, we don't have to just go down and do a whole deforestation of a landmass just to put some, breaking
Some gooks.
some shit, some regular ass cribs, apartments. We're gonna find in the kingdom, we're gonna have ways. That's not to say like we won't use trees at all, or wood or whatever, but it's not gonna be to the point of how Esau does it.
Yeah.
He'll just wipe the shit completely out,
Yep.
and then have all this damn concrete and give you 2 to 3 trees every 2 to 3 spaces.
Yeah.
There you go, nigga. Like that's not good enough.
Mm.
There's ways that you can live off the land, and we're through the spirit of probably how about Shemashad. Hey, the Lord is gonna reveal that unto us.
Yep.
And then we're gonna use that to dictate and govern the world.
Be easy to turn Africa around, man.
Yeah.
All them how big Africa is.
That's a big ass country.
Even when you put it on the map, like they said that on the map they had to shrink it in order for it to fit onto the map. So Africa is a huge place as well.
Yeah.
Easy to just turn it around and put plants and shit there and allow growth to happen.
And again, all that land is not being used.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not being used.
They don't know how to use it.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it's not. There's no knowledge of how to use this land. So again, there has to be God set up and appointed. That's why we're gonna have, that's why the Lord's gonna have select men appointed over certain parts of the earth. They're gonna have a better understanding of how to deal with that. The elect ultimately coming together, because if we're part of that number, that means we were with Yahweh Shai creating this.
Exactly.
So why not put the 60,000 men that were in charge of creating the continent of Africa? Why not distribute that power to them? They know that land best. Can the other elect men know that? Yeah, but that's their lot. Everybody has their lot. Everybody has their portion.
Oh, this is this type of soil. You need to put this type of minerals in there for growth to happen.
You see, don't
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
But
You take that over here.
you know what I'm saying? You take it on this place.
Yeah, right.
It'll flourish.
This is what this place
You
needs.
bring
Yeah.
me this type of seed,
Yeah.
it'll flourish over here.
Yeah.
This type of animal. This,
It's order.
We're gonna know all these things is gonna be brought back to us through the spirit, man.
Yeah.
But it has to be within that new body, because this body can't contain it.
Mm.
But you see, like, shit, you got brothers that are into the herbs, you got brothers into the stones. They have a knowledge over these certain things because that is their portion.
Their gift.
That's it. Yeah, that's their gift.
They're using their gift.
Yeah, and your gift really takes you back to the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The brother, the brother Yavasak, he was knowledgeable about that water shit. So who's to know? He most likely had a part in that. And not this area, no, but you got to put the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know.
But he ordered one from a certain website.
Yeah,
You only get water from that website.
it was top quality water too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, was that ever?
Corinthians?
Yeah,
what did I finish with? 54?
I think so. And then get that
Death is swallowed up in victory.
was that it?
Heard that?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll get verse 55.
Okay. And then get Revelation 21 and 4.
Can you get 58 too, Boxer?
Jump down or just read that.
Either or, however you want to do it. Yeah.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 55. It says, "O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?"
Yep.
The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Mashiach.
Right, and because we're going to be perfect in the law because of these new bodies, because the law will be what? Written in our inward parts. See, without that, you're not able to keep the law to the fullest of what's really required. And the scriptures say, if you break one commandment, you break all.
Yep.
So out of the 613 laws, keep 612, but guess what? That 613, well, you broke it. So that means everything else is void, null and void out. It just changes the whole dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
So we need there needs to be a new program. You know what I'm saying?
Got a whole group coming.
But there needs to be a new program.
Ain't no one has no excuse.
Yep.
But yeah, there needs to be a new program set up, and that's starting with us receiving that power, receiving those bodies. All right, go ahead.
Sit.
Verse 58, this is the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Yep, our labor's not in vain.
Let me get that word.
Yeah. Well, what you get? Labor in vain. Okay. But yeah, our labor's not in vain. We're not doing this for nothing.
No.
When it's all said and done, and that's why when we come out, even if this landmass people decide to pass by, they're gonna deem this to be, for nothing. They're gonna
exactly.
be confusing, and they don't. It's just because you don't understand.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. There's a reason why there's a thing called a VIP list. Nigga, you just can't get in.
Yep.
You don't know what's back here. Yeah, but you know what you're doing. What's that like?
Yeah, right.
Peeking over the corner and shit. You got the bouncer, hey nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the angels blocking your ass away
Yeah.
because you don't understand. And ultimately, it's up to the Most High if He wants you to understand.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
really, the angels, blocking you off. That's a spiritual bouncing. Like, nah, the Lord said, hell no.
Yeah.
You can stop by and try to inquire and ask questions, but at the end of the day, it's up to Him if He wants to give you the understanding or not.
Some get allowed to get in, then you get kicked out.
Yeah,
Bouncer comes up, pulls them out.
nigga, you starting a fight.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Through the food, you threw the food,
Yeah,
causing problems.
you didn't obey to the rules.
Yeah.
You know there's special rules when you go into VIP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Hey, when y'all come back in, yeah, no outside drinks, no outside food. You know what I'm saying? Tip your waitress. Be good. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
And if you leave, you can't come back in.
Yeah. Nigga in there belligerent on the table and shit, swinging the shirt.
Ah,
You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's in bug outs.
that's the bug out. Nigga start talking about Grandma Kamara, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
You can't stay here, bro. You breaking the rules.
Yeah.
No outside food, no outside drink. God damn it.
Outside philosophy.
Hey, outside philosophy. Did
Yeah.
not hit a breakdown when you first came here.
Negro, please. Did you know this is an all-white party?
Right. You know, hey, you can't make it in here no more.
Yeah.
You're not gonna last. You ain't gonna survive.
Heck you doing? Heck you doing?
Go ahead.
I got a different scripture.
Okay.
Matthew 13, verse 11. He answered and said unto them, this in red, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Yes, sir.
It's not-
Yes, sir. Come on.
Because the thing is, as we always say, this truth should have a flood of people around it.
Yeah.
Which don't get it twisted. You know, we will see in these latter days a big joining.
Influx.
Yeah, there you go, the water. A big influx of believers. Okay. Now, whether it's via this setting or just you just out and about, and then all of a sudden you got 10 niggas pulling on you. Hey, you know what you do? We've been watching you for about 2 years, Timmy. However it goes, it's up to the Most High. But that should be a daily thing for the men of the Lord. It's not. Because
No.
again, it's not given unto them. They weren't made to receive physical knowledge, understanding that we were given. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that doesn't make us better or lucky than anybody. It just makes you predestined. Now, granted, at the same time, we also still don't know. Okay, because the same men that bug out, they used to believe.
Yeah.
So you just gotta pray.
Hey,
Maybe years in.
Yes, you gotta pray and hope, and and still have your belief, still believe and have the faith. But you have to pray and believe that you are part of this number and do the things that are required of you. And that's the biggest thing. A lot of the times people stop doing the requirements, the simple requirements, and then that's when they start to drift away. So if you're not doing those things, doing what's that scripture? We had brought it out the other day. If we're not doing the things that are appeasing unto the Lord, because now we know is that Baruch 4? Now the things are made known unto us.
That are pleasing unto God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought out the side.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Get it?
Yeah. But yeah, Baruch 4. So now that we know these things, we gotta you gotta change, man. But you gotta make the certain adjustments to, okay, again, appease Yahweh Shem Shai and stay on his good side. If you do that, you shall never fail.
yeah.
That's the scripture say.
Yeah.
Go ahead real quick.
Baruch chapter 4, verse
Yes.
4. O Israel,
That revelation.
happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
Yeah. So now that we know how to please Yahweh Shem Shai now. So guess what? Do it. That's it. Simply put, just do it, man. Go, go to camp, go to your class, do your lessons. All right. Pray, study, fast. I mean, just the simple things.
Go the extra mile.
Yeah.
You would for a woman?
Man, bro,
You go the extra mile for a woman?
40-minute drive.
Yeah.
Shit.
At night.
hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Shit.
Jake done drove hours for coochie.
And you got work the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we work the next day. You
Yeah.
back, you on the way back 2 a.m.
Man.
Turn the music up. Roll
Yeah.
the window down. You got your head out.
You-
the window. AC.
Yeah.
For the Lord.
Yeah.
Put your head outside the window for the Lord.
Yeah, the spiritual.
But then see how much he rewards you.
Yeah.
More than that damn 30-minute session you just had.
Yeah. With some used and abused box.
Right, yeah, right.
Not even a virgin.
Not even no, yeah.
even-
This is some regular ass box. In the chat. I scored. Nigga, he did a lesson in 4 days.
Damn.
You bullshit.
Damn.
you better score a lesson.
Yeah, right.
Do it. Shit. Do one on the way back home, goddamn.
Yeah.
Or do one on the way down.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Something.
I say, hey, shit, you know, that part of the game, baby. You know, Jake do what it do, but the Lord has to come first. The elder Nabah, he always says, you know, you do the work first, then you know what I'm saying, then you play around, then you take care of all this other shit.
Yeah.
So you figure if you get all the work done, you know, as early as possible, you got the rest of the day yourself. And the Lord really don't even require that. Or require much, I mean.
Yeah.
You know, or do it, you disclose your morning, afternoon, or night for your how about Shemal Shah.
Find a balance that fits
Yeah.
you.
Whatever fits in your pattern and your schedule, you know, because for some brothers, I know shit for me as a recent, you know, I've been doing my stuff more later towards the night. I might kick my lesson in by like 9, 10 o'clock, you know, and you know, do the lesson or listen to the videos and reading and such. But I kind of fluctuate though, you know. Some days I do that in the morning, some days it's just whatever. But as long as you get it done.
Work out the kinks.
Yeah. Trying to get, you know, what fits.
Yeah.
I know for me personally, I personally believe, for me, reading has to be done early. Because if it get too late, I ain't gonna get to it.
Yeah.
You know, I just ain't gonna get to it. But I can fit lessons in whenever, on the way to work, cooking, clean, you know, doing whatever. Obviously, like I said, I do my lessons later on tonight.
Or watch them at work. You can have headphones in.
Yeah,
That helps.
Yeah,
lot.
definitely. Yeah. Yeah, if you got a job that allows you to do that, hey, you know, take advantage of that.
Especially if it's an hour video, hour and a half videos. You got that
on, do your job
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
That's
With 2.5 speed.
right. Well,
Anyway.
yeah, some brothers, yeah, they do that.
1.7. That's an hour and a half.
I gotta say.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got that Revelation 21 too
Okay.
as well. Luke 4 and verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
So being returned, seek him 10 times more. You know, and so now we come back to the goodness of Yahweh Shema Shai. So it's up to us to take that extra step, take that extra mile, you know, or walk that extra mile rather. But on top of that too, Satan is increasing. So we also had to increase. You know what I'm saying? So a while back, it was years ago, but the elder Damashpat, you know, I was speaking about, you know, my they increased my rent. And he was like, increase with it.
Yeah.
And really that's more so in the spiritual sense. You know, whatever is going on around you, you have to increase with it. You gotta take it up a notch.
Yep.
So you see the current state of the world and the shit that's going on. This nigga's on an all-time high. This is crack activity, what he's doing. So, hey, we gotta turn it up.
Yep.
If you wasn't, stop trying to get, you know what I'm saying, trying to get better. Just go do it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you find yourself in a pattern, and speak to myself first and foremost, but you'll find yourself in a pattern for 6, 8, 12 months. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get better on this. And you ain't did shit. You do it better for 1 week, and then you go right back to the same damn pattern.
Yep.
So try to get build a schedule, build something that you can stay consistent with. You know what I'm saying? Make the truth fun. It's supposed to be. You gotta have fun with this. Yeah.
Take hold of the reins.
Yeah.
Like, don't just sit back and just let the, horse ride, man. Stop being on autopilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you,
It's different route.
You know what I'm saying?
sometimes you got to go manual and put your hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
You can't just be like in a Tesla, just sitting back, just on your phone the whole time.
Yeah, no.
You drive yourself car.
Yeah. I mean, look at the road and drive that
You
motherfucker.
gotta know when to shift gears, man.
Exactly.
You can't keep putting that shit just in drive.
Yeah.
Nah, switch that bitch to the M.
Yeah.
You gotta hit that plus and minus.
Yeah.
And that's just on them. You know, hey, shit. Better off learning stick shift, goddamn.
Yeah.
You know, but these are things that we have to do. And again, you know, we try our best, you know, when it's all said and done. And it's a work in progress. This isn't gonna happen over the span of, you know, a night.
No.
It ain't gonna happen over the span of a couple days. But if you stick consistent to it for about a month and you introduce it to your lifestyle, and now that's actually something that you do, hey, it'll work out. You know?
Just put the effort and try your best. You show that you care. That's all the Lord's looking for. He's showing he cares.
Yep.
You know, see that going on because we're not gonna be perfect in this flesh. So if you're trying to get this perfect anything, it's not gonna happen.
No.
Not on this side. You will not be perfect till the kingdom.
Yeah,
But,
'cause-
go ahead.
no, so like the Lord is looking
Okay.
at, like you said, the effort. Because these people ain't trying at all. So
They don't give a shit.
we're completely separate. The other day I seen a nigga, you know, so phone too. Seen a nigga with a mask on, but he had the hole cut out and he had a cigarette.
The point you even wearing it.
What's the point?
I mean, these niggas down here, they're walking by, they got one on.
It's like
And it's like, what do you sit?
you defeat
What's the pl-
whatever you're trying to avoid.
Then you took the jab.
You're
3 times.
putting 10 times the amount of that via that cigarette. So
He's trying to hotbox.
yeah, right. It's
Sick.
not about to say in the mask.
Yeah.
I
What they call it?
was driving, I was like,
Gas mask.
God damn.
They come over here. I'm gonna ask them. I'm like, it's 2026. Y'all still wearing the mask? I'm gonna ask them. They're not
gonna run.
It's fresh air out here? Which, I mean, though it's polluted still, but you
But
know,
it's the same niggas that because they're so gone. These are the same niggas that got 3, 4, 5 doses, the boosters, and they still wear it.
still
Then the
wearing.
box says, I seen it with my own eyes. It says does not like cure Ovid or something, or does not keep you away from
for the mask.
the mask box.
Oh.
It said does not help with Ovid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are we doing? Things that got hearing about antibiotics from these doctors and hearing things being prescribed to you, and you just listen to them. It's like, so what's the help for? I don't really see what's the help. It seems like I'm just taking a pill.
Does the scriptures says they are physicians of no value.
Yeah, because yep, yeah.
You know, and it ultimately everything that this devil puts out in the means of helping the community or helping the people, it doesn't help you at all. It doesn't really do any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucking. It's all part of his witchcraft and his madness.
Yeah.
And his science. You know, look, this
No
nigga
neck
got a
with a beard with a vape, no neck.
Damn.
He put himself in that position.
Damn.
Because it's easy to look healthy. It's easy to be healthy, you know. But these niggas don't move around, don't do nothing. This is probably once a week that these niggas walk around. Out of just going out for a stroll.
Yeah.
You know, that nigga don't walk. He's a
Except for the skin.
paraplegic. Look at this nigga. He's got a wheelchair symbol on the back of his shit. You know, big as hell.
Probably got a bad knee.
You know, yeah, it was always a bad knee. So everybody just got a bad knee. Well, if you exercise and keep yourself together, you won't have bad knees. If you stop eating McDonald's, you won't have bad knees. If you stop taking all these fucking doctor pills, you won't have bad knees. You know, there's a lot of things that we keep. You just follow the scriptures, you won't have bad knees. I ain't saying you won't have bad knees, but it will help you.
Man, you gonna
It will help you keep away from certain things that the average person gets. You won't be a part of that. You know,
be subject to it.
The scriptures say, for example,
It says all men.
yeah, all men. But in the other scripture, I was thinking of bodily exercise profit little.
Yeah.
You know, just sitting around eating chips. You know, yeah, I'm in the true fuck. Yeah, but bro, you look like a bag of shit. You look like a hefty trash bag. That's not good. You're supposed to represent Yahweh Shemel Shai. So you're trying to tell me that the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, Moses, Apostle Paul, you think they're walking around with a beer belly? I don't know what the physique they had, but they weren't overweight, obese, sick, decrepit, bald with a schmitty. They weren't that. You know? Because they applied the scriptures to the best of their ability. You won't be in that position. You won't be like that nigga with no neck with a vape. You know?
Granted, too, plus they were in a better position.
Yeah.
Via how the earth was.
They
in
had
that
better
time.
foods. Yeah, it wasn't no chemtrails in that.
Yeah. They had no
McDonald's,
shit like that. You know.
They definitely went through their own
But yeah, their
trials
hell,
during that
their
time.
hell was definitely a different type of hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, we all catch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just in different stages, different forms.
Now we hear in 2026 worried about beef that got E. coli in.
Yeah.
They weren't worried about the beef.
This the end days.
Yeah.
It's the end days. So this is like the end all be all, showing the prophets have to be the strongest in this time.
There you go.
Because it requires more of a fight here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Then back then too, you got to think they seen your house shot.
Yeah.
Or was fresh off of it.
Yeah.
You might have, the ones that came in after the fact, they're getting reports from men that actually seen the Messiah.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a lot easier to believe that. You fast forward 2,000 years, and we don't have, nothing outside of the scriptures, and the faith that's gifted to you. So it's just a lot easier to be disciplined back then. But at the same time, hey, we're in these latter days, and we got to be on point. You got that real quick?
Yeah, 2 Ezra 14 and verse 15, verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age.
Right.
So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Right. So the world has grown weaker through age to the point, like I said, now everybody's through. You wake up, a body part be hurting. You don't even know why. And don't go to Google. Google's gonna tell you you're about to die.
Yeah.
Got stage 9 cancer.
Yeah, right.
What is
bringing some new shit?
Yeah, it's like what is
It gives you the worst option possible.
Yeah. You gotta
really,
hold along.
It's a common cold.
All you did was scrape your knee. It's a calm.
It's fucking. It's fear. Was it fear mongering?
Fear mongering? Yeah.
Fear mongering.
Yeah.
Scientific words and shit.
Yeah, just making niggas scared for no reason. That's what the familiar disease was.
Long word that starts with a P.
Really, what it was just a strong basic cold. That's all it was. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't it? Nigga, it had a 99% survival rate.
They was just taking out them old motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And even then they was fluctuating and messing with the numbers.
Yeah.
Because the dude could have the crown and then he get off of it, then he have a heart attack. Then they'll say, oh yeah, that was a crown. They won't say it was the heart attack.
No, yeah.
They'll say
He in a wreck.
Yeah, crown.
Cause of death. Crown.
Yeah, crown.
So the nigga did 80
off
a goddamn guardrail. and went to coming.
What was really killing him? What was really killing him was that jump shot.
Yeah.
Which people still to this day are taking.
Yeah, they're parachute from that.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, the Goldie and cardiac arrest. A lot of young people were passing away because they were so scared. They ran quickly to the doctor because
her tongue.
Or it might have been a woman too. But
that was a woman. Yeah,
I saw a old dude tongue. It'd be Jake. Jake dying because Jake's just so scared. But Jake is the same mindset. Dumb as hell, but then they hood and they tough. But then nigga, you ran to the doctor and got a jump shot that had a 99.9% death rate. Because niggas is going through it. Clog arteries, back going out, legs just give up because you took that juice. And then they be crap in it when they be experimenting on the bodies, pulling out these things. I forgot. What else is it? Nanobots or something that did it?
They had, I forget what you call it.
Yeah, the blood clots.
Yeah.
That's what niggas were getting sick and dying of. It wasn't because he sneezed. No, it was he took some shit that Esau made in under a year.
If I'm not mistaken, too, that shit was pretty much rewiring your DNA.
Yeah.
Restructuring it.
Yeah, like Elder Yashwama said.
Yeah.
You have dragonfly.
Yeah.
You have
dragonfly DNA.
fly.
So now they can just push a button at free will and a nigga just bug out.
Yeah, has some type of radiation in there.
Like
Radiation
shit.
changes the DNA.
If they really push a button and you in Walmart,
Nigga start
and then nigga start shaking, charging at you and shit. Like what what happened?
What was that? That could happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
That's what I'm saying. They put it in the movies.
Yeah.
They put it in the movies, bro.
That's where Esau get them zombie ideas. It ain't just some random virus that just popped up out of nowhere.
It's you niggas.
No, it's them niggas that. I mean, when you watch them, it's a lot of man-made. It was in a lab. Why is it in a lab?
Yeah.
You know, how'd you catch it? What is that? Why is it black? You know?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Return of the Living Dead. It started out, so you had a big ass container, you know, them big ass black containers and shit. But it was filled with like some. Oh no, it was one. They had one dead nigga in there for some reason, and then I guess the fumes of that nigga got out because the nigga. It was
So
so.
why are we keeping it?
Yeah,
Why is
exactly.
he here? Should be afraid.
That shit got out to the, and then there was a cemetery next door to the factory. It woke all them niggas up, and then he was like the head nigga.
Yeah.
It was too much.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, I am
Them
like
cancer patients.
Yeah, yeah.
They was trying to cure cancer.
I gotta watch that movie again. Cause I ain't
they got a, they got,
yeah,
they got a second one.
he was the head nigga. He come out, or nigga was dancing and shit. And he was fucking niggas up, biting brains.
Man.
Cause he was the first one that actually woke up, then the rest of them woke up. And nigga woke up, brains, and started grabbing niggas.
Yeah.
All in the face. I was like, the fuck?
Like Brother Malachi just said, that can happen.
Yeah.
You know, because even the scriptures say that when somebody goes through, they'll be eating, which they can play into the famine as well, but it can play out many ways. They be eating the flesh of their sons and daughters.
I had a dream about that.
You did? You know? So like grab that real quick, Walker, sir. Just prove that point.
There's one in Baruch 2.
There's a few of them, I believe.
Yeah,
There's
there's
like
a
at least
few.
two off the rip.
If you want the one in Baruch 2.
You just grab, grab
Okay.
one, grab the point.
I'm gonna just get to the point. This is Baruch 2 in verse 4.
All right.
Moreover, he had delivered to them to be in subjection to all the kingdoms that are round about us, to be a reproach and a desolation among the people round about, where the Lord has scattered them. Oh, Slacky, I meant to read up Slacky.
There you go.
This is verse 2, Baruch 2 and verse 2. To bring upon us great plagues such as never happened under the whole heaven.
Yeah, it never happened. You never woke up one day and you just see people eating each other.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As it came to pass in Jerusalem, according to the things that were written in the law of Moses, verse 3, that a man should eat the flesh of his own son and the flesh of his own daughter.
And that famine can play as well too. I mean, it's all really at the end of the day, it's all zombie shit. If you want to get into it, the nitty gritty,
Yeah.
you just eat flesh. You ain't eaten in a while, or Esau unleashed something into the earth. Like we talk about the split, and then you start eating people. You know, it can happen a plethora of ways. You know, people can argue and be like, well, people in this other country, they've eaten people before. But we're talking about at a mass scale, bro. We're talking about something that's going to happen on the regular.
Yeah.
Like how the gas is going up. That's about to be the regular. They never seen high gas. But now we're dealing with high gas, and now that's going to be the regular. It's not rocket science. You know, we're dealing with the devil here, so he can do much as the Lord allows him. And it seems like he's got a good amount of things he up his sleeve.
Yep.
He can make that real.
Yeah.
You know, you can wake up to a zombie virus. That can happen. You know,
and like I said, 'cause I just looked it up. But the shit, it's funny. The shit was in Louisville.
Hey, look at that.
The shit was in Louisville.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it was some toxic gas. Dude hit the side of the drum, and then they had some dead nigga in the drum for some reason. They woke that nigga up. They ended up strapping him up, took him to another part, and they didn't know.
Hey, that's the
guarantee
spirit.
the niggas already dead.
But they took him to another part of the building, and they like pretty much tried to melt the nigga, but the gas from him went out, and then it went into the clouds, and the rain dropped down and woke up every nigga in the cemetery. Just fucked everything up. Yeah, it was in Louisville, y'all. Brother.
Man, hey, and that's spiritual, because like I said, I had a dream. People eating people, man. That was a couple
Oh,
years ago.
shit.
That's
Turn of the living day.
that's the family. There's a lot of accounts that is happening in the scripture. That happened.
That's funny.
Now it's gonna happen. Now it's gonna happen at a high rampant rate. That's what we're trying to tell the people. You know, it may be quiet in your neighborhood right now, but that's gonna change real soon, bro. That's gonna change. You know, one day you're gonna wake up. The scriptures say the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. You know, so we're gonna wake up. We woke up to the familiar disease of 2020.
Yeah.
That changed 2019. Then to 2019, that changed the whole earth overnight.
Yeah, 'cause we heard about it in December, but then when it hit
Like January.
U.S. Soul in like January.
Like March, I think.
I think like March.
It's March.
Yeah, it's about March. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit-
And then by then, it was like they just shut shit down.
It just changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we were getting out. We couldn't go to the
Oh,
no,
bro.
we couldn't teach no more. Certain brothers couldn't teach. I was like, oh, it's a rap, ain't it?
His job.
Yeah,
Yeah, they took down the basketball courts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I remember that.
Okay, who?
No Dame. I was like, damn, no Dame.
Over there in Australia, if they caught him out, they'd have a helicopter, like have like a bullhorn. They tell them get their ass
Go
in the
home.
house.
Go home.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, we had curfews for a little
Yep.
bit. So
Yep.
some cities and states pushed curfew, be your ass in the house by 9.
Yep.
Else you at work.
Yep. And the essential slip at work.
Yeah, a little slip. They
Yep.
permission slip. I can work.
Right.
I'm clean. I'm clean. Like,
Those were essential. Remember?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of them weren't essential. You know,
Yeah.
like my what I did, it wasn't considered, so I couldn't work.
Yeah.
I was out of work for a month and a half, and I still had the bills.
Yeah.
Mind
Yeah.
you, I had a commercial building when I had my business that was going on.
Yeah.
I still had to pay that damn dude rent.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
brothers,
They didn't give a
businesses-
damn.
Some brothers lost businesses because of it, which the Lord provided. But we're saying we thought
Right.
it was because everything was going just down.
Yeah.
So we thought it was like, okay, they're about to crash the dollar, we out.
Yeah.
But now we in 2026.
That was the prelude for what
Yep.
they about to bring
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's test run.
Yep.
They want to see. Yeah.
And they had laws that I couldn't. If a neighbor saw me doing, cutting hair or whatever, I kid you not, state board send us a letter. They would fine us. They could take our license away from us.
Yeah.
Because we weren't
Yeah.
considered. Yeah, we wouldn't consider it essential.
Wow.
They had barbers doing little skits on social media. Hey, come in the back, acting like they selling some dope.
Yeah. I think I said,
Just to cut some hair.
Yeah, that's
Like, damn, bro, really?
we thought it was getting out. We thought it was over because it was moving quick. Things
Yeah.
changing. People acting weird. Stabbed over like Germex and tissue. We was like, okay, something's about to go down because it's bad.
Bro, I had people mad at me, literally mad, bro. Some Edomite, why can't you cut my hair? You know, the ones that ain't true. You know, I believe them. Then you got your bugged out wife to be like, no, you better not come to my house if you out there, catching that shit. You bring it back home.
14 days.
They
you got
thought I was
down.
gonna, they really thought they was gonna die. If I grab it, I could pass it on to somebody.
Niggas in the
Yeah.
line in Walmart like this, spraying shit. They get into the mist where all the
Yeah.
chemicals. Niggas was spray shit, get in the chemicals. It's like, nigga, you gonna get sick off the chemicals.
You didn't have a mask. You was in the store. You didn't have a mask, motherfucker.
Niggas had gloves on. It's like, what the fuck was going on? It was like watching a horror film.
Yeah.
It was like a horrible directed horror film where it was just produced terrible.
Yeah. Just horrible.
Yeah.
That was a bad time on earth, and it's
Yeah.
going to get worse. The second time, because as the apostle always say, the second time they're not going to release that lockdown. That's just going to be the new way until your house shower comes.
Gas is as high as it was during the crown.
Yeah.
I think average is $4.23.
But we didn't even touch food at that time.
They said it was the average is as high as crown. Then the supply chain disruptions are just as bad as during at crown.
It's
just, but they're moving the people at a like a worm slow level to where these people don't even notice it that their kingdom is falling before their very eyes.
Yeah.
America's going into a
Niggas
lockdown.
thinking it's 08 again.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not 08. It's going to be worse than 08. Right?
It's worse than the Great Depression in 29.
Yeah, 1929. Worse than
1929.
that. So you got a precept?
I'm
Go
over that. Jeez.
Proverbs 29:16. The man that wandereth by
What's it?
the way of understanding shall remain in the
Oh,
congregation of the
nice
sin.
poem.
Yep.
Trading in for the
man in the congregation of the dead. So that's what happens when you wander out of the way of understanding. Okay, and that's why we're wandering back into the way of understanding, so that way we can be protected, that way we can become alive again. You know what I'm saying? And actually, things now they're now starting to make sense. We now understand why there was a flood, why we went through captivity, why these niggas need to catch a missile. You get these things. It makes sense to us. When you first come in, damn, why everybody in America gotta get a missile? Epstein file. Oh, burn these niggas up.
Yeah.
Burn them.
Come on. Heck them up.
Raping children.
You know what I'm saying? And they're openly doing these things, and there's nobody to stop them.
Cold word pizzas and chicken turkey or whatever the hell they be saying.
Yeah.
For the children.
Pizza.
How many you got today? Like, whoa, what?
And there's nobody to stop it. Yeah. Ain't a soul on the earth to stop it. You might have niggas, we gonna cancel this nigga, and we can't cancel a nigga that created the culture.
Yeah.
Cancel culture only works for black people.
Yeah.
Can't cancel Donald Trump. Yeah. As much as you niggas want to, you gonna cancel him. Get him is it veto? That's what's called.
No,
impeach.
Like,
he's got 34 felonies. It's like, okay,
and what are you gonna do about it, nigga? You got 10 felonies.
right. And you in prison.
They own the media.
Yeah, you can't do it.
You can shut down a 10-piece wing for $12.99 business. You can shut that down, but you can't shut down the elites, the president.
Nah,
You can't do that, man.
That shit.
Stop the New World Order.
No, exactly. Because they're just gonna put another nigga in there that's gonna get the job done.
Same thing. Yeah.
That's the same way with JFK. He wasn't with the program, so they took his ass out, and then LBJ said, "All right, I'll do it." The year after, literally the next year after, Israel has has access to nuclear facility or nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
No. The year after. Go figure. Okay, these niggas run this shit, and there's nothing that we can even do about it but prophesy. Go ahead. You got something?
No, I was looking up these energy lockdowns.
All right.
It's getting worse
Shoot, what did Trump say?
because it always.
Oh, yeah, Trump said you got to trade in your, what do you say, your rights for better security, something to that effect. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all said it.
Yeah, I was watching the video earlier.
More surveillance.
The LDR Shawan
More surveillance here.
Sure.
what was it his last time? I think it was earlier. But that one dude that works on Fox News, and he was like, we need to take away the first
Minute.
They shouldn't be able to say this. They shouldn't be able to say that. That nigga, he's going wild. And obviously he's a Trump supporter. And that's pretty much the notion that, everybody that supports Trump is in. Now granted, you have a good mass of them that are upset at the fact of how this current thing is going, and they're pissed they voted for him. But you still got niggas supporting him. He didn't lose all his supporters in the span of this whole thing with the Straight Hormuz. No, there's still niggas that are backing him fully.
Yeah, because they still see that Edomite supremacy.
They still see America being made great again.
Yeah, they still see it
at the expense of other niggas losing.
I mean, look at Jake. Look at them. They got happy when ICE was now starting to flood the streets. Edomites are happy, and they're like, "Shit, nigga, I'm gonna sign up.
They signed up.
Can I whoop that nigga ass? Oh yeah. Now I get in trouble. I get a check.
I can get
$50,000 sign-in bonus. Yes, I'm joining. That's what a lot of Edomites did.
Yep.
And then you got Jake in there. Jake about the money. But a lot of Edomites, they want to get paid to beat up Jake, lock up Jake, kill Jake. They're gonna pay. They're gonna join that shit.
Yeah. Look, you got some Israelites in there too.
Yeah, you got some Jake in there, simple
And
niggas.
Killed, a couple so-called white people. Now is a problem. I knew eventually it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna have crazy Jakes in there, Israelites.
They're gonna want more Edomites than any other.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna want.
Yeah, they're gonna want, but shit.
I said Jake signed up just because of that $50,000 sign-in bonus. That's what got Jake. Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I prepare for them." You want me to keep reading? Yeah, unless you want to say something. "They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary. Go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch." Yeah, the kingdom's already prepared for you. Watch. Okay, so that's why when you get this word, you're supposed to hold on to it. Okay, because as we see it, bro, the kingdom is prepared for us, bro. We just waiting for this thing to fall down. And every day it's getting worse and worse. The people are waxing worse and worse. Okay, the job corps is terrible. It says in Isaiah, they'll be no longer work in Egypt. So jobs are being lost. Okay, people are acting belligerent as hell, crazy, looking crazy, dressing crazy, sounding crazy. What does that mean? Niggas are constantly reminiscing and nostalgia this, nostalgia that, because they know there's a change in the earth. Okay? This lifestyle of America, this Western, it's not finna go forever. Your lifestyle, it is that point to where there's an end to it. The scriptures say there's a beginning and an end, and the end is made manifest. Now, people can argue and say, y'all been saying, I was heard that there was the end in the 90s. Well, yeah, no shit, but there's gonna come to a time in life. There's not gonna be no time. There ain't gonna be no due date. We don't have the due date. But there's going to come to a point in time in life that things are going to flip upside down, and that's going to play a role into the return of the Messiah, and it's doing it right now.
So yeah, and it made it seem like it didn't happen in the 90s and 80s and 70s because it just wasn't that time yet, you know? But now in 2026, it's complete hell. Again, people struggling to get food, struggling to wipe their ass, struggling to do just a lot of things that basic necessities is an issue to obtain. It's a struggle, crashing out. It's hard to keep a crib. It's hard to get a crib. You know, for mass people are struggling paycheck to paycheck. Now Americans, a lot of them are living in their own cars.
Right.
So what does that tell you? It ain't no I'm saving money. It's not saving money. You ain't making no money. Struggling to pay it. Don't let it listen to these people think they got money. They ain't got no goddamn money. Nobody has money. A couple thousand ain't money. A couple 100,000 ain't money. Because that shit can go down quick.
It's all gonna be converted to a chip.
Yeah, ultimately.
All right.
That's why this is all vanity, because you're doing all these things just to put it on a chip. Because if you don't put it on a chip, then you won't have access to society.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can switch it.
Even with that, with the chip, it's still not going to last. All the money that you have, you
Yeah.
getting converted to chip, is still going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I got a picture of somebody.
Hey, did he go to the border? Did he go there?
All right. The one you wanted. I got something else. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 45. It says, and therefore, and this is in the time of Jacob's trouble, and therefore they that labor in vain.
So what they're
Yeah.
doing is, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say these niggas are working in vain. They're working for nothing.
Yeah.
They're working to die.
401k plan.
Of building a family.
Because you're not going to be able to fully reap the benefits
Yeah.
of anything that you do here in Babylon. If it's not concerning the ministry of Yahweh Shema Shai, you will not be able to take anything from here and transport it into the new world, that's ready to be set up via the prophets. Via Yahweh Shai or Yahweh Shema Shai and the prophets. You won't be able to change it won't change anything. You niggas ain't even bringing the same language. How the hell you think you're gonna convert your crypto into the kingdom? It's not gonna work. We won't have need for that shit. We don't have need for it now. But we damn sure ain't gonna have need for it in the kingdom. Niggas is just you're actually losing your fucking mind. And then you come and see men that are bringing you a new position and and a new way to think about how this thing that you call life actually works. Oh, you niggas crazy. Okay. Well,
We want better water. We're crazy for wanting better water.
better water, better women, better men to be set up as leaders. Not these hoe ass niggas that is being praised and portrayed as pretty much gods on the earth. Your little babies and
Futures.
young thugs and future
Niceties.
real Boston Richie, he's getting pegged too.
Yeah.
And they got some good music. So I might delete
They're
them.
all like I told you, like all these niggas are gay.
Yeah, all these niggas. gay,
Your favorite rapper,
I'm talking
your
shit.
favorite songwriter, your country singer, they're all gay.
But yeah,
No,
but it's
I
like,
ain't gonna say
that's like an actual.
yeah.
That's supposed to be a real street nigga.
Yeah, real street,
like,
real good nigga.
like why you nigga?
Yeah.
No
such thing. Yeah.
But that's how you know that, because that same thug mentality is the same mentality Alazar had.
Nah, I was on charge.
And he was exposed to be involved in that shit.
Man.
And he went around. He was just the toughest Israelite on the planet.
Be with Crips.
He with Crips and shit.
For train.
But then the nigga doing that. So how so much actual millionaire, and this nigga, if he's doing that,
Yeah.
at this point, Future might be doing it.
You don't know. It's
G Herbo, yeah.
G Herbo, all these niggas, bro.
Did it once?
If bros don't believe certain people, that's fine. But again,
Hey,
they are still niggas.
Oh yeah.
They are still niggas in the earth, bro.
I gotta
Whatever
see
the hell
scripts.
they do. Because apparently, it's right now. It's a trend to be a mo. Apparently, you're gay if you want to be with more than one woman, but getting pegged by your woman ain't gay. That's the argument right now on the internet. You're gay for going to be with a lot of women or have a lot of women or flirt, just hang out with a lot of women, but it's not gay to get pegged. You know? So what are we doing here? You know? That nigga don't have. Like, what the hell? I ain't drunk both the hell.
I'll make
Hey, they
it
just both
for the car. Like shit. Like check.
Oh,
Hey, if I get that check,
hey,
hey.
you know, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm going further.
He said, "Oh,
I was in the car too.
I'm on the other side with the door.
hey,
Yeah,
I'll take pictures for you."
yeah, right.
Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17 to 18. It's the end of the chapter. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. But this is a light affliction. I even told brothers the other day, man, hey, the first is slowly coming off of us. Yeah, we still catching hell in our own ways. You know, the Lord is still having us go through that trial. It ain't as heavy as it was, I'll just say, 4 years ago.
The Lord is there quicker than it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually
He'll let you linger for a minute before.
Yeah. Man, look at our enemies. They just catch hell. The
That makes
Edomites,
you feel better.
yeah, the Edomites at the job, they're just catching hell. Fuck.
Yeah.
All that fuck. They will, that's the small amount. These devils, the elite, they're losing their minds. They can't sleep at night. So they have to go through portals and look through different synopsis of there are many ways that I can stay afloat. They had to tap into that, and it was all slim to none. All they tapped into. The Lord let Esau get a little glimpse. It's different ways of Doctor Strange Marvel. I mean different outcomes, all realities.
Yep.
Because Esau, the Lord allowed him to tap into that. It was all through. Oh, he ain't not one. I don't know how many tap into. Yeah, Project.
Looking glad.
Every single one. The Lord allowed him to see all different moments. He lost every single one because he predestined to lose. You saw at the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that followed, man. This cracker is done.
Oh, look, y'all about to be outside.
Call y'all, shot.
Y'all about to be outside.
We gonna win on it in our universe. Things like first, we gonna win in every single one. This first one, we win. This is the canon event.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead. Verse 18. When we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. That's why Jake don't see what we talk about, because it's a vision. We see the future. You know, the scriptures tell us and foretell us of the future. Okay, but if you can't see it, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. You know, if you don't see yourself as a so-called Negro, Latino American man being over people, you have a weak mindset, man. Niggas walk around, we kings and shit, talking about how black you are and how great you are, but if you can't even see that the Heavenly Father, okay, through his son, ain't gonna put you on a pedestal and these other gutter rats, you got a weak ass mentality, bro.
Kings have slaves.
Kings have slaves. I'm a king. I'm a prince. I'm better than you.
When we talk about having slaves, then they get their
What makes y'all better than us?
stomach. You said what?
What makes y'all better?
I'm a man of God. I'm a man of God. God is my Lord and my Savior.
Go to Deuteronomy 7.
What's his name then?
Jesus Christ.
My
All right, ain't wrong.
I got a question real quick for you. The letter J came out in 1524. Right. The Messiah walked over 2,000 years ago. Now think. How was that his name? The letter J.
I got asking the question. What's the name to y'all? So
It's the Outshot.
Yeah.
That's his name.
I have a question. So in the Bible, if they transliterate these names,
y'all got a good
like,
thing. Y'all got
they transliterate these names, right? You're right. Yeah, and it changes to like different tongues for different languages.
Well, the pure language is the Lafalon Kadash, which is the Hebrew language.
So
Ancient
my
Paleo.
question is it not okay to transliterate those other names either?
like your name translated?
Well, if you were, is your name? I'm trying to answer you, but you just cut me off again. So what I'm trying to say is,
And you've been again, keep in mind.
I'm just asking.
Okay, so
Are you No,
that's the situation. This is our program.
Yeah.
This is how we run it.
For sure.
We are not the learners to you.
Yeah.
You are coming up to be the learners to us.
Yeah.
If you don't accept anything that we're saying, dude, get back with us and you can have a great fucking day.
Hey,
But
we're
outside of that, okay, so if you're trying to learn,
I'm not
trying to understand. This is good. The scripture say, when you come to the house of the Lord, keep thy foot, meaning Use your 2 ears and stop talking. You're not going to tell me to hold on your whole program.
Okay.
Ask the questions here. Otherwise,
Brothers,
don't ask.
Hey,
You know,
Can I talk?
no animosity, bro.
We're not even organized. All 3 of y'all trying to talk.
We're not.
Are you talking to
Bro, leave the people in the past, bro. We're not asking you.
I'm asking you a question.
be decently and in order.
Okay, so this is our. Go ahead. Answer the question. No, please.
That's contradictory.
One question.
Not going to
Not lacking knowledge.
Can you prove that? We're asking for knowledge. So how are you guys trying to
held together and accountability. Yeah, I apologize if we came off like. We might not have glorified Christ, but if we could, if we would like
Can I ask y'all? Can I ask a question?
I apologize if we can't.
Everybody, I'm sorry about that. Keep your personal space. Why are you doing? I'm asking the question. I'm not coming for that at all. Instead of getting closer, ask the question. I'm asking. So, I don't know, y'all. But what is y'all purpose in life? What do you guys think the purpose of life is? Me being I'm a man of God. We might see stuff a little bit different, but I'm just asking you guys. I'm not. And I hate that this came. Boom. I'm not coming from that. Okay. Y'all are brothers out here trying to spread some positivity. I think everyone might have a different concept, but I'm asking y'all, what's y'all purpose in life? What do y'all think your purpose from the Messiah, God, Jesus Christ is my savior? I don't know about y'all. What's y'all's purpose in life? The purpose of our life is to serve the Most High and keep His commandments. So you can hold to your man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Awesome. Hey, I love that. And I love that. And I'm not trying to argue. God bless you. Can't shake my hand. That's all you getting, bro. Have a good day. You think that I'm coming from I think you serve Jesus Christ if you don't repent and turn to your Shai. I think that you will take a microchip and you will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. That's what I think. I'm not taking no microchip. I never took no COVID. You don't even know the name of your Messiah. It's Jesus Christ. Me and God one day. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's right. And we see every
Oh yeah, to your house now.
not Jesus. Yeah.
That ain't no life for you today.
What? Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay then. Oh, nigga.
scriptures say they shall know that a prophet have been
No edification was gonna come out of
I'm
it.
saying,
They weren't even on the same.
take your dumb ass back on your bus and go about your day. You can't come up here and try to control our program. That don't work like that, bro. I got a question. Nigga, then
I had 5 voices.
I was fuck holy. Nigga, you're a child.
Well, my thing is, God is offended by us saying fuck, but not by you worshiping idols and eating pork and then riding on that.
Come on
It's
now.
not a problem. None of that. Because that's always an argument people bring up with the cuss word. God ain't offended by it. It's not our fault you made out of sugar. That's the first problem.
Hey,
Nobody else
hey.
is batting an eye on saying
And they ask the same questions every time.
Every time. That's why we don't even want to talk to niggas like that. You don't talk to them.
Yes.
We don't want to talk to y'all.
That's it.
Y'all came up already. I'm already seeing through you.
What's
niggas.
your purpose in life?
What's like in that corny ass question? Are you serious?
He said, yeah, like you said. You see me all that.
You walking away. You didn't see me though. Oh, really?
Y'all getting closer. It's like 9 niggas. I'm like, go look at the
Right.
bitches.
Through the spirit of y'all about Shema Shai, your ass would have got dusted.
I was starting to think they're a bunch of moles.
That's what I'm
It's
behind him. Y'all see, I see that shit.
Dude, he need to worry about game 6, man, against Magic.
Man.
K Cunningham looking at him.
Right, you know, okay, this nigga, man.
Yeah.
All that damn bullshit. And like you say, you come through here, fresh ass lineup. Jesus Christ is my savior. Jesus Christ don't allow that shit.
My thing is, we don't
Well, he
believe.
does.
Then
But
why are
you
you?
Yeah.
Like what Elder Yashawamba said. Why are you here?
man,
If you don't believe what we believe, why the fuck
I'm
are you
saying,
here?
what thing you got? Y'all but
They don't realize that.
yeah,
that
well, we all. I think we all serve God. We just have different purposes. Then go.
Then go.
That's why I said, bro. If you're not going to agree with anything, get back on the bus. That's all you have to do is get back on the bus.
Yeah,
Man,
just
justice.
Just
X.
it was like a game.
They made sure
38.
they made sure they didn't come back by this way either. They took a different route.
because you see them, they over here.
Usually they come back by.
try to roll up.
Bro, there was like 8 niggas
Yeah.
like behind the brothers. They just kept getting closer and closer.
Yeah, I had to scoot over.
It was like
You
three
only
dudes
think about
behind the
personal
brothers, and I'm
space.
like,
I say that shit like
can y'all
5
back
times.
up?
I'm like,
Can
bro,
y'all just back up?
scoot over. Why you getting so defensive? Nigga, why you getting so close?
Smell-
Over.
Smell the alcohol.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
That was
Like,
like, I was like,
you
these niggas
got
drunk. I
spirits
was like,
on you.
I was like, these niggas
Yeah, like, just get the fuck back, bro. Because you keep getting closer and then action gotta get
nigga
taken.
drinking cherry vodka.
Uh.
Got spirits on.
I bet you don't talk water. Go ahead.
That'd be one cut water, you're done. Acts chapter 5, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Wait, so that's all that talk about knowing Jesus and knowing the scriptures. Why didn't you do that? If this counsel be of men, it'll come to naught, right? So why don't you just leave us the fuck alone? I even addressed you and said that personally, bro. If you don't believe what we thinking, get back on the bus.
Why you here?
You here?
Ain't no reason for you to continue to sit here and try to ask a damn question.
And you ain't gonna see me though. That was a feminine response. It's like, nigga, where did violence have to come in? You just said leave. I asked you to leave, and then you won't leave.
These niggas are bitch made men.
That Christian faith got shut off real quick.
Yeah.
He got offended like
Yeah.
that.
Up in the turn the other cheek, nigga.
Right.
That just went out the window.
Yeah,
Now
but we
you-
see how Christianity was spread through great robbery and murder anyways. Bloodshed, people being burned at the stake, skinned because they wouldn't worship the same God that he claimed.
That's what
We
Christians
don't skin or torture nobody to believe in Yahweh by Shemel Bashai.
We tell you just go off the street.
If you don't believe, then we're seconds away from calling the goddamn police.
Man.
I was getting to that point. I was like, at this point, somebody call 911. I give it 5. I give it 5.
I was gonna leave
seconds.
it.
Yeah,
And
just
then he
get
started
more
walking
close.
away. I
More
said, okay,
closer.
leave it. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Now
I kept doing it. I was
they
like,
stayed and the bus left. Now
yeah,
Yeah. They kept talking.
yeah.
Right, right.
because even Apostle Hart said that if you got harassment, especially mainly with vocab, but really anybody, if they don't leave after the first second, I mean, call the police, man. Like I said, it was 5 seconds away from how to do that. Probably should have called it earlier, but I mean, they was about to leave anyway because they had that party bus.
Yeah.
But it's all through the spirit. So we learn. No, they weren't a threat. Yeah, they weren't.
Oh, yeah.
I got scripture.
You got scripture? Oh,
Yeah. I got two
Let's get these scriptures. Come on.
back to back. Proverbs 21 and verse 29. A wicked man hardened his face, but as for the upright, he directeth his way. And this is verse 30. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. Right? And those men are against the Lord.
Mhm.
They hate the Lord.
Yeah.
Somebody grab that scripture. This is the 3rd and 4th generation that hate the Lord. It's in Exodus. Grab that real quick. You got more on that?
Oh, that's about it. Unless you want to get 31. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Unleash them.
I'm getting this up.
Couldn't even get the precepts out.
No.
I'm trying to listen. Nigga, you keep talking.
And I literally brought that, I quoted that precept. Come to the house of the Lord, keep thy foot.
Oh, that's what I got.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Real quick.
And
I got that. So
Get the Exodus after.
Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and that's respect when you do that.
Yeah.
It's respect unto the Lord and unto the person that's teaching, because of course it's different today, but actually when this was in place, you had the righteous man of the Lord preaching. So when you come up to them, it's like you speaking unto the Lord. This is a holy convocation.
Did Jesus approve you with them cut words?
But you weren't supposed to drink.
And right, Christianity, there's so many damn holes in it.
So many errors. So much leaven.
How the hell can you? So this nigga drunk as fuck on the bus with his buddy. But you don't come up to us and try to debate the Bible.
There's always Edom.
Go to hell.
There's always this one nigga with a group of Edomites.
Go ahead.
It never
Go to it
fails.
and stay there.
Those were all fat. It's always all the time. Like what Elder Yashua said, the only nigga there. It be just one Jake.
Yeah, one nigga.
One Jake. Not even Israelite came up. One Jake.
His line up. I'm just trying to, why you getting defensive?
Then a whole bunch of Brads and Chads just come out the window.
Bitch.
How can we? They got skater haircut.
Hispanics. Yeah, it was like
Go ahead.
it says, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil.
Yeah, so that's what they were doing. They were giving the sacrifice of fools. Just blabbering. I got a question. My thing is, there's no order amongst y'all niggas. If y'all here to learn, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're not coming here to teach us. We are here to teach you. If you don't want to get taught, go up the street.
Act like
I want to learn. Okay, ask your question. Nigga still blabbering. Then second nigga start to blabbering. And then once you hear the word fuck, how does fuck go into the holiness of the Bible? Shut the fuck up. I'll say it double time. Shut the fuck up. Faggot.
Exactly.
You just rub your head on another grown man's shoulder and he gonna talk to me about saying fuck. Fuck you and fuck your damn God that you praise and worship, nigga.
Yeah. Did you change? Did you put the camera when I was asking?
Yeah.
See that madness? I do a lesson on it.
I wanted to, but it was a little too close.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Use our footage.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to.
Go on the page. I think he said he was reading something. No, matter of fact.
He finished the Ecclesiastes, so whatever he got there.
Okay. Where do you want to start? I didn't know. Okay, I think he wanted to start. Yeah. Okay. Romans 1:26. All right. It says, "For this cause the Most High to give them up to vile affections." That was vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use, which is against nature, which that just goes into homosexuality. Women bumping coochie. Men with men, women with women. But it says, verse 27, "And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, buried their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, gave them over to a reprobate mind." Yeah, they had a reprobate mind. Even if they weren't most, it's still a reprobate countless mind because they're not following after Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, the ways of the Lord is not being flowing through their veins in their spirit. Okay, it was feminine as hell. It was weak. It was out of order. Okay, why the women had more sense? Women were looking; they had more sense to just get back on the bus than you Neanderthal niggas. Sometimes it's like, why? Sometimes it's the woman more on point than the men.
Because they sense that masculine energy in it, and it conflicted with their feminine energy.
It was feminine in yep.
Women don't respect men like that. I don't care what nobody says. Even if these podcast niggas say the thing, you still got women tendencies. If you don't follow Yahweh Bashim Shai, you have bitch mentality. You have a bitch mindset. Because look what Jesus gave you. A big lip, lined up haired nigga that thinks that he knows something and just drunk off of hot water. I said hot water, cut water. Completely finished.
His weak ass probably get hot.
Now everybody, all these men are coming out as DL, get pegged, and that probably played a role with them niggas. They got offended because they listened for a while. That bus was there for a minute. Yeah. They didn't stop coming over here until they started hearing that so-called Negroes, Native Americans are better than anybody on the earth. That's when the nigga will show me in the Bible. Well, I said Deuteronomy 7.
But again, it's always the nigga. We literally were just saying about that. The moment that Jake hear slaves, yeah. they get that queasy stomach. What? And that nigga immediately came up.
Yeah.
What makes y'all better than anybody else? Nigga, you proving the point.
Yep.
You're proving the point.
Okay.
The spirit's so cold, the Lord be showing you that quick how greasy niggas be, how dumb niggas are.
He loves the white man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Niggas have to be exterminated.
Why can't I say Jesus?
Why can't I say Jesus?
Already, that's
they talk about. Well, what about a translation? I said, is your name translated? He never answered it. He never answered it. We didn't even get a chance to bring a precept. You niggas were just cut by mere speech,
like women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Just like common sense.
You mind grabbing that scripture? That exits out. Yeah, grab that bump shot. We get that real quick.
It's Exodus 20:5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. Exodus 20:5.
25. Okay, come on.
It says, "For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me."
Right, because even these Christians, they say they love the Lord, but they never want to hear the words of the Lord. There was one just Jesus, Jesus. That's all Christian all day. Got no, he didn't even quote anything. I mean, you had them niggas in the back quoting, trying to quote, but that nigga, the big Jesus nigga, okay?
Kate Cunningham looking at.
Yeah, he coming here looking
Kate
nigga.
He's quoting things that we know.
Mhm.
Like we know what you're quoting, bro. You're not this top dog scholar. Nigga, you just got off a bus drunk as fuck. Shut up.
Yeah.
We're not, nobody's listening.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, him. He
Yeah,
tall that.
all this shit. Break
Yeah.
it, bro.
Nigga, because he tall as hell, nigga, like 6'3".
Ah.
Stocky as hell. Nigga talking about Jesus.
Should have asked him about the state of the world.
Yeah.
Do you
Just think about the state of the world.
do you know America is Babylon the Great?
Yeah.
No, they won't. They don't know this.
You could have asked them thousands of questions and not one would have got answered.
But they couldn't even tackle the first one.
Nope.
Yeah.
I asked them, what's the name of the Lord?
I have a scripture.
Jesus Christ.
Name
You're wrong, bro.
that they didn't even allow her to look.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it wouldn't even be able to come out.
Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, this is Apostle Paul, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue, and read, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
So his name was transliterated. It was translated. Again, is your name translated? If you go to China, do you get a Chinese name?
Exactly.
He didn't answer my question.
If even with the translation, then it would be Joshua, not Jesus.
Right.
Joshua is the more modernized version of that. And then regardless of that, out of respect and decency, the fact that I know his actual name and his language that he spoke, why would I not say that?
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, the same name. That's just a
You're not getting the. You're
that's not
being
the
very
point here.
redundant right now.
That's
You're
not the
getting-
point.
And then with the Christians, when they say, "Oh, well, it's Yeshua," then first of all, one, that's not the name. Two, if that's the real name, then why the hell are you calling that? Why are you calling on Jesus then? What the fuck are y'all Christians talking about, man?
They don't know what they're talking about. Go ahead.
Just dumb.
I got two of them real quick. Matthew 22 and 29. Yahushua answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't
air.
have power.
You have no knowledge and no idea as to what the hell you're actually talking about. Them niggas don't know who the hell they were just standing amongst. We started out talking about the kingdom of heaven and receiving new bodies. And then you got these weak, feeble-minded ass niggas coming up to gods.
Well, that's like their God, weak and feeble.
Yeah.
Because then he tried to basically biblically press us every knee shall bow. What was Jesus Christ going to do?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ going to hug me till I get on my knees? That first one, that sounds gay.
I squeeze you.
I squeeze you. Our Lord Yahweh will chop your fucking head off, man.
Yeah,
Yahweh is coming back to wage war on you heathens. Your God is a God of love. That sounds like a Roman faggot goddess, man.
that's why he said that
Like Kratos.
every knee shall bow.
Hey,
Nigga,
you
no
right.
shit. You absolutely right. You gonna do it too. You stupid ass nigga. What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Got one more too.
Go ahead.
Because they're hurt.
Oh, yeah.
But the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right.
Hebrews 4 and 12. It says, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right. And again, even though, we quoted precepts, but the mere fact that they weren't even able to just deal with just the speech.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we still speaking in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. But again, you even when it shows the unwillingness to cooperate with niggas that believe in Jesus. Because even when you give a nigga the chance to speak, okay, ask your question. Both all three niggas at the same time babbling. Weren't you just pressing us about letting you ask the question? You were begging and pleading to ask the question. I let you ask the question. You have no question.
And the crazy part is the ones that complain the most, the ones that are mainly up against the Israelites, and we know it's the least the Edomites, but we get more hell from our own people than the damn Edomites. These heathen, they walk around, they may stop and look and stop, they may ask a question, then they go about their day. Jake just why the white man gotta go on slavery? Jesus Christ! Big lip nigga.
And then when you let the nigga ask a question, when you let the nigga ask a question,
Quivering at the mouth. What man?
Yeah.
Slavery. Then his buddies pull up. His buddies made me mad more than anything. Getting the backup crew and my boys. I was like, what the fuck is this?
then when you let the nigga ask a question, what's your purpose in life? Get your gay ass out of here,
Yeah,
man.
see, this is an interview.
Heard that
Yeah,
too many
yourself in
times.
5 minutes. Nigga, that say shit is this? Look, you ain't interviewing us, nigga.
Yeah. Get the fuck out
The
of
thing
here.
is, Jake is so thorough because again, they're not doing this to the Muslims. They're not
They're not
doing
doing
this
this
to
to
anybody. They're not doing this to anybody. These niggas that go to the college, they're these HBCUs that was funded by the white man. That's not your school, nigga. Because Esau can easily take that shit and shut it down. Nigga like, oh, black school, HBCU. No, nigga, because you don't got nothing teaching about that bullshit you learned.
And it's Edomite
Curriculum.
yeah,
Edomite
that's what-
curriculums. They're
yeah,
not giving you real history. Niggas be so big on history. These Twitter niggas. I'm tired of these niggas. They're not pushing. They niggas be late as hell. They used to eat us. Nigga, you are 30, 40, 50 years late on this information.
Yep.
Jake be so late with the shit.
Yep.
You know? Which one we act like we found it from the jump, you know, when the truth first started flourishing in the street. We ain't saying that, but you're saying things it's like, nigga, we learned that years ago. You're just now hearing it.
This has nothing to do with prophecy.
It's got nothing to do with prophecy, too. Right.
And the Lord didn't give them the spirit to hear at that time, because a lot of information that Jake is like, what they call it, astonished by.
Yeah.
You know, it's stuff that we done heard a while ago, years ago. Why? Because the Lord had opened up our ears and eyes back then. See, your ears and eyes are partially open, not fully open to even understand who we are. Or you might understand the chart, but you can't get the names.
They got hype when Putin released the black Russian icons.
Yeah.
Nigga, we been said that. The apostles and elders been said that. Why are you just now coming in an uproar? Years ago. Now, it was like, what, last year, 2024. Oh, Putin says we're chosen. Putin, why'd you wait till that nigga?
Edomite, that's
You had the apostle and elders been say that, man. Okay, go ahead. Somebody hold something? At the moment, that was, you just read that?
yeah.
Okay.
Or
Why don't
Hebrews
you hold,
4.
you hold
No, I
something?
read the Hebrews 4.
Okay, read the Hebrews 4 then. Go ahead.
No, I already read it.
You already read it?
Yeah.
Okay. You hold something?
I get something. I just
I was like, go ahead, grab whatever.
I
Grab.
got plenty.
What's that? Go ahead. Unleash it.
Yeah. You want to read yours first? I can get some right.
What's that? Go ahead.
It's Sirach 13:23. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he says.
So if Drake was talking,
Yep.
All right.
I didn't get her yet because this nigga on tour. Chris Breezy. Oh, that line would go all the way.
Oh, man.
But as soon as you got just men, let's continue reading. Matter of fact, start again, read again.
When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue,
Mhm.
and look what he saith, and they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him.
We're labeled the poor in the eyes of these people, which really we're rich in spirit. You know? Now, obviously, are we walk around with $1 million? No, but the Lord ain't looking at that. The Lord don't care if you got a negative 93 cent in your account or you got $1 million. If you're not pushing my words and my ways, nigga, fuck you. Plus, that money and that shit ain't even gonna come with you. Niggas say all the time, you can't bring that to your grave. But they say when a rich man speak, everybody hush. So if Drake was talking, if Chris Brown was talking, okay,
Them niggas would have came up and shut the fuck up.
as hell.
And then it says extol it to the cloud.
Right.
It just carries immense weight. They'll say the most basic thing. Make sure you put butter on your toast. Like, what the fuck? And that's just
You right, Chris? Whoa!
yeah, that's just a crazy words of advice or some weak ass conspiracy type thing that the apostles brought out 20 years ago.
That nigga gonna go home, buy three, or go to the store, buy 3 loaves of bread, the finest bread, the finest butter.
McDonald's ain't good for you guys.
Yeah, you know what?
We knew that.
I came to the realization, I need to stop eating McDonald's. Nigga, you wait till a damn
Great job, Future.
yeah, a rapper,
Bettering yourself.
yeah, a rapper told you that shit. The apostles and elders been telling you for years. Fuck, I'm still gonna be dead.
That's something you learned the first week.
Man, first date.
I wasn't even eating McDonald's prior to that because I seen that it was prior to me waking up to the truth, but I seen that What the Health documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I had already stopped, eating McDonald's and certain of those things for the most part. But then coming into the truth,
More stamped.
you get more understanding. You know?
You understand why that's even a thing.
Right.
Because a lot of people, they cut it off there and they just take an alternative route So instead of me eating all this bullshit, the fast food and all that, I'm gonna switch to an organic lifestyle. I have a certain diet, and that's a good plan. But they just leave it there. They don't understand
Yeah.
the actual solution to the problem. That's a short term solution.
Yeah.
That's going to help you individually, but what about everybody else on Earth? Why is this even a thing? Nobody's going beyond it. Nobody's digging beyond, that 2-inch grave.
Yeah.
Well, what's actually hiding under here?
You're scared to question things.
And that's why it's
Because the
again,
Esau rules, man.
and again, where does Jesus fit into end time prophecy? He wouldn't have you on the damn. Our Messiah doesn't have us on the party bus
Getting super drunk, cheap liquor,
with heathen.
heathen.
Our Messiah has us doing the work, and even if if brothers do decide to, but even then the spirit is getting pushed, man, sit your ass down. But if you decide to go out and have a night out and enjoy yourself, you still ain't in no shit like that.
Brothers still be wise and circumspect.
Yeah.
You hear one nigga punch one dude, we already out.
We're not out and about and we're telling people about the Messiah. No.
You at the bar.
We like Clark Kent.
Yeah.
But you drunk as hell on the bus, you get off the bus. Y'all worship Jesus?
Knowing damn well we don't. Bro, 2026, I don't know who we are.
Like, bro, set up your own platform. I told him, bro, this is our platform. You can't come here and try to overtalk because nigga, well, you keep cutting me off. Nigga, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
We're the host.
Yeah, we're the host.
I don't have to let you talk at all.
Realistically,
Yeah.
shut your bitch ass up and listen.
That's why the
If you said you wanted to learn,
What is yours regard? Proverbs chapter 14, verse 13. Because you said sometimes Jake go out.
Yeah.
Brothers, just
we're not hermit crabs.
yeah, no, got lives
Yeah,
as well.
we do stuff.
To the degree. We're not giving on to our
And that's limited too. We don't spend hours in a day. We ain't going out every weekend. We ain't going out every night. Go ahead.
Proverbs 14 and 13. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness.
Yeah. You have a great night.
Still no.
All right, shalom, brothers. You close that damn front door. Fuck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You back to that shit.
Work tomorrow and all types of shit.
God forbid you walk in, your woman on some bullshit. Where you been? Oh Lord. Goddamn, I can't even have no boots.
Can't even take my shoes off. I'm still on the mat.
Hey,
Peter's still on the mat.
You know what I'm saying? Just straight bullshit, right? Your kid on some shit.
Man, it's cutting up.
You got to deal with that. You
Took
deal with
peanut
that.
butter in the aisles. Now you got to deal with that.
And then on top of that, even if you don't have to deal with that going in, it's just reality sets back in. That night is over.
Yeah.
You know, tomorrow's Sunday. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah. God forbid you do it on a Sunday night. That's worse. Having fun on Sunday is worse.
Because really we have fun when Akim around. This is the glimpse of the kingdom right here, man. The brothers congregate, we do videos, off videos. That's the kingdom.
Right.
There won't be none of that arguing shit in the kingdom. Niggas is gonna get slapped.
Man. Oh, that Jake, he'll be in there right now.
Either gonna get shit.
I'm saying, like, there ain't no debating in the kingdom. Especially either. Yeah, no, fuck no.
Bro,
Your ass is gonna get slapped.
you can tell they didn't believe. I told them, and they ignored it. I said, bro, look at the hoes. Go, there's thousands of women on that bed.
And all these days,
I said, go look at the hoes.
good looking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Thick.
so
I was like, go
I
look.
would have been over there.
oh, now,
Yeah, if we've done teaching and all that, that would have been different.
now,
But
if you're actually coming up to inquire,
yeah.
then that's a different thing. Definitely fuck them hoes. But you weren't coming up to inquire. You came up to debate. You're gay.
You march yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
you
now
yourself.
look at you. Now you're marked.
Man.
You're marked for the rest of your life. Now you're gonna start having nightmares. And you ain't gonna understand why. Because you fucked with the prophets. Nigga.
He on the bus. I showed his ass. I showed them.
Yeah, nigga.
See me, bro. Every nigga that get offensive always be wanting to just like see me.
And you ain't gonna do nothing.
And it's like, nigga, if you're that mad, then we ain't pushing carnality, but it's like, if you that mad, then nigga swing. What they say, swing first, nigga.
Yeah, you feel a froggy jump.
Yeah, you feel
Sure.
it.
That's
Because you're
just-
the one offended.
that's
That's it's like, nigga,
It's
get
just,
drunk,
gonna,
leave.
it's just gonna be a bad situation for you.
Brother.
I mean, yeah,
That's 200. It's 200 feet still. Oh, goddamn.
Man,
Yeah.
it ain't, you know.
It's gonna be like
Yeah, Mario mushroom that.
you see the sign. Yeah.
Like I said, we're not carnal men, but we will defend
Yeah,
ourselves. Because when you, yeah, especially the times when we come against you.
Yeah, we coming into crazy times. We don't know what niggas. That's why we, bro, back up because you don't know what these niggas, you know what I'm saying, really be on. Now, like I said, that's just a dumb nigga, but you still need to, you know what I'm saying, keep your distance, you know, and be, you know, just be respectful too.
Be a man.
Right.
Be a fucking. That wasn't being a man. But you lashing out.
Being a straight bitch.
It's your mama, nigga.
And talking about some goddamn.
That's a mannerism of your mama.
Talking about some, why you getting defensive, bro?
You're the one defensive.
Don't go.
Because
The spirit revealed itself.
we're defending the God.
But don't go there.
And then niggas love to use these words. Why are you offended? Why are you insecure? Why are you defensive? And it's like, nigga, that's not.
I'm
that
defensive
wasn't
because you came up talking about some damn Jesus Christ. And I'm tired of hearing that nigga.
You don't want the gospel of him.
Yeah.
You don't fuck him. How many times we got, and niggas see us all the time. We see the same faces. Nigga, y'all know we not on that Jesus Christ shit. Y'all know that. Y'all seen the garments. Y'all seen the TikTok videos. Y'all seen even IUIC. You seen them yellow the bullhorn. You know what time it is. We not on that Well, they are. But, but I'm saying Israelites.
Yeah, I know.
The spirit of the Israelites, just period, is no longer with the Jesus. Your white Jesus, your white sleek Jesus. We're not with it. You know? And niggas are still failing to realize that. You know?
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
I got something earlier too, because you was talking about one of y'all was talking about how basically y'all don't have y'all don't have the knowledge of the Lord. So I'm gonna get that wisdom Solomon 9:6. It says, for though a man be never so perfect among the children of man, so we are amongst the children of man, you know, the heathen, we've been scattered. It says, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, he shall be nothing regarded. So if you don't have the wisdom of Yahweh Shah with you and you are Israelite, you're nothing regarded. That nigga that came up, I don't fucking know him, don't want to know him, don't give a goddamn. You know, he's not nothing regarded because you know he don't have Yahweh Shah. You know, and in the time to come, he ain't gonna have Isaiah 33:6 like how we are. You know, it's gonna keep us stable. You know, he ain't gonna be stable, and the mix that was with him. You know, and Lord will. Well, I ain't gonna say that. All right, but we know that in the Apocrypha it says that friends are gonna fight one another. He gonna be the main nigga that get it when them Edomites snap, and when it's time for them, you know, for them demons to really come out. They gonna hate that nigga. You were Israelite. Yeah. Remember? I mean, yeah, you would.
That perpetual hatred.
Yeah, you know, you believe in Jesus.
I mean, look at them. They're blaming Jake for everything. For some reason, ICE came about and Esau's blaming Jake. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you blaming me for? These niggas are running up, knocking on your crib.
Yeah. And so I got that, and it was another one.
That scripture says perpetual hatred. That's long lasting, forever hating, continual hatred.
Yep.
So niggas need to stop acting like, okay, yeah, you got a few, you know, he's in his kingdom. But when this bitch falls, and then when there's a civil war and there's civil unrest and you can't get a loaf of bread, things are gonna change.
Yep.
For the worse. No more walking around in the park. Unless you're trying to get killed. Because you niggas gonna be out here with swords and shit.
Yeah.
You know, time will change. Time is changing.
They passed a law in Tennessee.
What law in Tennessee, in the property, you can use deadly force. If somebody walk up on your property, you can just kill them.
Bro, on my route, they have signs.
No, it's been, but now they're saying you could use, they enforced it.
Yeah.
Saying that if anybody's in your property, they can get it in your yard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, deadly force.
That's why the dog shit ain't gonna work either. You know, you got bit by a dog.
Yeah.
You know, Esau can use that again, especially if it's an Edomite. He's gonna use that again. Well, you're on my property. Nigga, no shit, I'm on your property. I gotta drop off a box. They're gonna run with that, and Esau's gonna be cool with that. They're gonna accept that.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly it.
There's on the route, there's signs everywhere that say that, you know, they got these signs. I know you've seen them on doorposts. They're saying, they niggas be trolling. They said, prayer gets closer to the Lord, but if you step on my doorstep, you'll meet him sooner. And they'll have like a gun. Yeah. A lot of Edomites say that. We on these Edomite routes, they got them all on their door. They're telling you, nigga, we armed.
If you can read this, you're in sight.
Yeah.
We got cameras. Niggas got a scope. Somebody already got a gun on.
Esau loved that acronym
Yeah.
FAFO, that big ass snake.
And fuck around and find out.
Yeah. They're gonna
I
find
remember on GTA.
If you got a delivery driver, shit, sometimes I be in my mind like, shit, sometimes that might not matter. You know, we got the Lord, but I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if you ain't dropping off a package, bro, you probably about to get sliced.
Yeah.
Keep it a whole buck with you on these Edomite premises.
Yeah,
But you said
friendly.
yeah, they're not friendly.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah, especially the time we in.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
We're in evil time. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah, even the time, the days are evil. So we don't have time to really, play around with anybody. Man. Like, 5 minutes or less, nigga. That's all you get. Yeah. After that, again, if you're not truly inquiring, we ain't finna sit here and just go back and forth and yell with you. So it's like I said, the nigga was just about to get clipped. And then we were just gonna go back to what we
It was just back and forth. It was childish to feel like it's two women.
Yeah. Because like we're trying to give you the space to even entertain your dumbass question because we know where these niggas do. We know where the Christians go every time. But
Gentiles and godless, everybody.
but if it's not gonna go anywhere further than that, then we're just gonna continue on with what we have going on. Because again, this is our program, the Spirit and probably out by side. And we dictate the narrative as far as where we want this to go.
When they try to quote Paul, you don't understand the writings of Paul. Paul don't like you niggas. If Apostle Paul was here right now, like, well, we know through the Spirit, but right now, Apostle Paul in that flesh, he would condemn all you niggas. He would tell y'all niggas get the fuck on. I guarantee you. Because if you read and understand his writings, he was on that. He wasn't playing around with nobody.
Yeah, no, that's for a reason.
Yeah.
They got brought back.
Yeah.
To do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then these people had him put Jesse in.
Yeah, he wasn't playing around with nobody.
Bro.
That's why he was hated. The scriptures, even
All the
quote Apostle Paul, Galatians 4:16. Do I become your enemy? Can I tell you the truth? They would be offended if they wanted Moses, Paul. They would all right now living and talking. They would all be offended. They would all be offended because they're not coming in that soy boy schmitty mindset. Coming up, yeah, Moses, you trying to get a cup of water? He gonna slap you. You know?
He's a Levite.
Yeah,
So,
he gonna slap you. Aaron right behind him.
Bro, they like me. I'm not nothing. Them, like from back then,
Man,
cutthroat.
Man.
Warriors. Like, it's priests.
Man.
They weren't playing with nobody.
or your priest. Man.
That's the problem with you niggas. Y'all play too goddamn much. Don't know how to be serious.
And then making statements, I'll see you, whatever nigga party. Some of these men that you standing around there, you might not want to fuck around.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. You might not want to fuck around. Some of these men around you that you see.
Everybody up here is crazy.
Yeah.
They're in the right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bros got some shit pent up. You might not want to release that Kraken. You might want to just go back on that bus.
They would tell him.
Yeah.
They was like, go on the bus. Go
Put
talk to the host.
your
Do it.
ankle lock. You break your
And then Jake so damn through. Do you not know how much mercy was being shown?
Right.
There was a plethora of mercy. Dude, leave, man. Leave. Go away. We don't want to talk to you. You know? How many times you got to tell a nigga that? I don't want to talk to you. I'm just saying, bro. Nigga, fuck what you're saying. I don't want to talk to you.
We hear what you're saying.
How many times we said that on camera and out in public? It's like, how many times I got to tell you niggas I don't want to talk to you? But go ahead. Y'all had something?
Yeah, I want to get this because I know David had said. Oh, let me get it real quick. I was looking for it, but that was on precept. Because Yahweh Shai is a stumbling block to many. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I know one is in Romans. I'm gonna get this Psalm 69 and 22. It says, "Let their tables become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap." So really, this truth, which is supposed to be for your welfare, if you're an Israelite, it have became a snare unto you. By the philosophy of this world that you believe in, that really the Lord gave you over to. It's a trap unto you. You don't understand what they're coming up against. And the Lord got you stuck in that bubble. You can't get out until you pass. Until you come and pronounce that judgment upon you. And then it's another one that says that, of course, verbatim says Jesus is the stumbling block to them. I can't figure out where it is, but I know it's one of the points that Paul but David was talking about, which is his peace. So many of our people are stuck in that trap, not understanding who their savior is and his true purpose. They think his purpose is for everybody, but everybody ain't suffer like how his people suffer. Other nations, I ain't gonna say that, but everybody ain't suffer like the nation of Israel. And that's our walk, to get to the kingdom.
to get the salvation. You know, it's not set up for no other people to get this, to understand this. That's just what it is. You know, that Stockholm syndrome got you fucked up.
Yep.
You know, y'all got.
Y'all Rose got something?
I got the Ezekiel 33, verse 33, classic one. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Yeah,
Sure.
then shall they know that the prophet of being Moses. And again, these people are all going to see when it's all said and done. Okay? Because before he dipped out, he got that last final message. If you believe in Jesus Christ and you don't repent and turn to Yahweh Shai, you will take the chip and then you will suffer the fate of ICP. I ain't taking no chip.
He did say that though.
Yeah, and that's fine.
All
But
right.
guess what? Jesus don't defend you outside of that. So that means you're just going to be outcasted of society, and then you're going to pine away.
Yep.
Or you're going to get put to death somewhat, but you won't receive that salvation.
No.
Not if you don't repent.
I think I went up in a while though.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was stuff for a hot minute. That was, I was like, oh, it's been a hot minute since this happened.
It's still a little workout.
Yeah.
Still a little sparring, man.
Yeah.
See where we at.
Let me take a pre-workout, but you know.
But we couldn't get nowhere from because niggas ain't shut the fuck up. But that's why I was quick and you know.
No, that wasn't even not even 5 minutes. That was all. That was all in 5 minutes. I had one. Let's do it. Matthew chapter 11, verse 6. It's in red. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
All right.
Read that again.
Got 19.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter. Go ahead. Matthew chapter 11, verse 6 is in red. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
Yeah. And we're not offended in the gospel of Yahweh Shema Shai, but the rest of our people are. That's why they have a problem with, things that are said contained within the scriptures, because they can't stomach it. And we literally seen an example. We were just talking about it.
Yep.
We literally just said the moment that Jake hear about the other nations going into slavery, their stomach get queasy.
Every time.
And then 2 seconds after, what makes y'all better than everybody else? Are you serious, my nigga? You didn't listen to anything we just said. You're offended in the gospel of Yahweh Shai. And that's okay. You'll just receive judgment. Remember that precept that you quoted? Every knee shall bow? It's gonna be you, nigga.
It's going.
That nigga might move out the seat or move overseas, and then he's gonna be part of the ones we gotta go gather up. I hope that's his lot.
Yep.
I hope that's his lot.
We would have had so many precepts to bring out if David just.
Man,
But then it was like 5 of them. Then it was 8. And it was just like, it's just all dudes. And it's like, nigga, it was just too much. It's like nobody's trying to listen. Niggas just all bickering. And they're not listening. They're not listening. Especially with Show Dad, as he said, I think you guys are pushing positivity. Well, if you would listen, then you would know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Jake always come with that line too, because they ain't the first go around. Yeah, I see you guys pushing positivity. And it's like, okay, well, nigga, if you're trying to listen to the positivity, because really you're deeming it as negative.
Yeah.
Because it's intertwining with your lifestyle. You know there's a different vibration versus what you go through. That's a mama boy ass spirit, nigga.
that's one of those questions that people ask when they don't really mean, or statements that people say that they don't really mean.
It's the same.
I see you guys post pushing some God. And you don't even believe it. So the fuck up with that line, nigga. Sit there lying to our face. No goddamn reason. Fucking nigga.
But it was just ordained for that to happen.
Yeah.
I had to make sure Joe get them niggas. I got clips
now. Lesson income.
Yeah.
I got work.
Long title.
Yeah.
And then
Long title.
another thing is something like that will take place, and he could go home and tell people he knows about it.
Yeah.
Which in a way is still spreading the message.
Yeah.
Especially if they bring out certain key things. Yeah, and he mentions a name. If he mentions a name,
Yeah, man, they said the names was what? Howard and what was the other one? Howard Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah, they said nuclear missiles. They talked about the chip because he heard, hey, I ain't taking no chip.
Yeah. He got
Every Christian,
Hey, he got it for this.
every Christian says that.
You say that. We'll see.
They all say I ain't taking the chip. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Game. Talk this game, man. Wait till the down.
Because he kept going on, and I just like, look, we gonna dead this shit right now.
It was like women. It was like women arguing. It felt like a woman.
Yeah, it was just a constant back and forth.
It's like, you know, when you bring a woman to the podcast show, they just bickering over across the table with juice. That's what that was.
Yeah, that was them niggas.
They was the bitches over across the table with the juice and they read.
We're the host,
and we the host. They
we gonna kick your ass out.
Yeah, that's what they do. We kicking their ass out.
He explained exactly what he said.
Look, this is it. You worship Jesus Christ, you're gonna take that chip, you're gonna be destroyed by
Yep,
nuclear.
He got offended.
He's like, I ain't taking no chip. But we're gonna see, because a lot of people say that. You know, we all know people that say that, but
Yeah.
find yourself with your back against the wall in a bad situation. And we see how y'all already bent over when it came to the CV.
So I was like, should have seen if he took the chair.
Yeah.
He said he didn't
He
take
said he
it.
didn't take that either.
Yeah, he said he didn't take the.
Oh, he said he
two.
didn't take
Yeah,
Oh, you take it?
that's why he got
I didn't-
offended. Yeah, that's
didn't
why he
hear-
got
it was
offended.
Steve.
Oh, I'm not gonna take the C hill.
I
But
mean, we'll
yeah,
give
you
credit,
are.
we'll credit what credit is due.
Yeah.
We don't know how bad that pressure was. He might have received little to
Yeah.
no pressure. 'Cause
Yeah.
I personally didn't receive pressure to even get that shit.
Right.
Same.
I didn't. The one job was fucking with the money and shit, but there was nothing to where, you know, people getting that shit for a donut. You know, it's
Yeah.
cheeseburger, free cheeseburger. No brother got that. But when it comes to the actual NWO that's about to take place, it's gonna be a whole different ball game that we're talking about. But
It's like people think that they have a full understanding of who they're dealing with, and they don't.
Nope.
You don't know Esau Edom like you really think you do, man. That nigga is, when we say that he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, and like the brother was talking about earlier, yeah, they was eating us, and you think that nigga changed?
No.
those are the same niggas.
That's the problem.
Epstein.
Yeah, get the real quick. Can the leopard change his spots?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Because now they don't think that this nigga's capable of doing those things back like where they like they were doing back then.
Still doing.
But the Epstein files show you that these people are very capable of doing it.
Yep.
And some of your people are also capable of doing it.
Yeah, you got Jake doing shit.
Jake was in cahoots with these niggas, man.
House niggas. You gonna get up to the house niggas?
Yep.
First Maccabees.
It wasn't just Jake.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't just Jake in the master's house just sweeping. No, he was doing other shit.
Yeah.
Snitching and all types of shit. But go ahead.
I got that one. You said
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
it's Jeremiah 13:23. It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil."
Yeah, so that nigga can't change. It's not in his spirit to change. It's not in his spirit to be good. You know, it says in the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it said? Behold, his soul
Which is lifted up, is not upright in him.
You know, he has a very demonic spirit, and that spirit will be unleashed onto the people. Revelation 12:12. You know,
Power, the red horse.
Yeah.
And a great sword was given unto.
Yeah.
Revelation 6.
Yeah.
exactly. So that and he's gonna tap in fully to that power soon, and
Con.
you're gonna see it.
Con.
All in the guise and in the name of Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That's what he's gonna do it. And you're gonna think that you got a chance serving Jesus, but you don't. Because that like I was saying, that notion, I ain't taking no chip. A lot of people are going to be in that notion. Yeah. But the thing is, you don't have that hedge. Stability. Yeah, or the stability. So you don't have to take the chip, but you will still meet your fate.
Yep.
When it's all said and done. And then a lot of you niggas really lying. You gonna take that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, if you worshiping Jesus, I personally believe all you niggas.
I mean, look at the comment boards when you watch videos about when they start talking about the chip and read the comments. Everybody is saying no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're saying no.
everybody's saying
You have
no.
the option to say no. Your food and your livelihood is not threatened.
Right.
That's what y'all not getting. Y'all not getting the aspect of that. This shit is literally going to come to the point of you won't be able to work. take care of your family, and take care of yourself if you don't have this mark. That's gonna change a nigga mindset real quick.
Judas Iscariot.
Yeah.
He took a bag. Can't put it past no other nigga. He took a bag.
He was with Yahushua. He was
Yeah.
in the camp.
He was one of the disciples and he
Yeah.
took a bag.
He was in the camp.
If one of the disciples took a bag, the possibilities are endless
Yeah.
for a nigga like that.
It was,
Yeah.
it wasn't a lot of money.
He's gonna take that chip.
It was equivalent to like $1,200. Somebody's rent for the month. He sold out the Lord very low.
Yep.
Low. I mean, sold out. Period is bad, but
Yeah.
it was low. It was like, wow, that low. You know.
And then too, what hasn't changed is that you able to go to the park and walk. You able to drive around and bullshit. When that stripped from you,
You're able to say no.
Huh?
Able to say no
yeah,
with no consequence.
yeah.
Then you immediately in that time you say no, you get grabbed up.
Or
That's
shot
like
or killed.
Yeah.
Or shot or killed because the troops gonna be out on. I can say in the field, in the streets. Yeah, you know.
Trump, I think, signed off more of going forward with more execution.
Yeah.
You know, no more. They're not really trying to do the whole. I mean, yeah, people are gonna be thrown to prison, but they're not really looking at the whole jail time scenario. Now it's written that people are gonna get thrown into prison, but they're really trying to kick you out.
Yeah.
That's what if you ain't trying to bow down and give them to the image of all, get them out.
It would really be like 28 to 33K.
Oh, I heard 1,200 for this. I heard 1,200. I was like, damn. But that's
Because he was in the field and hanging himself.
Yeah.
In one of the gospels.
Yeah. Yeah. 'cause
it was well, Salakia. I just heard 1,200.
I heard like 12.
I heard 1,200.
Well, it says
Brother did the math.
the lowest is saying would be over 12,000 today. But 30 shekels were equivalent to the price of a slave, or around 4 months of wages for a laborer.
Okay.
So that's around 12K. So
Oh, okay, 12K.
yeah, so
Okay.
Anywhere between 12K to
Yeah,
28.
which is still,
No, yeah,
but still, you know, Salakia
yeah,
for this
yeah.
information still.
For 12K,
Man,
Bro,
nigga.
you can't even really get a used car anymore.
No.
Used cars be like fucking 20 now.
Yeah.
Get a used car, you might as well get a brand new one.
Yep.
Then they going out of
that
business.
nigga threw.
Yeah, he threw. That's the point.
That
He
was
threw.
probably him.
Yep. Hey, hey.
No, he would be in a way higher lot than that little low shit.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga had a
yeah.
cut water. They ain't Judas Iscariot.
Yeah.
He had a cut water.
So Rock 12 and 10, never trust our enemy.
Yeah.
For like as iron rusted, so
So is
wickedness.
Mhm.
Though he humble himself, which they're in the state of doing it now. You know, can we all get along, talking peaceably?
Fuck all claiming to look out for you.
Yeah.
He has a plan in his sleeve, man. Up his
Yep.
sleeve.
Yep. And then it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet, not yet, yeah. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Right. No, that's your name. You said what the next verse is gonna say. Set him not by thee, least when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at all at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the least, well, thou at the last remember my words and be not pricked therewith.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, you don't want this nigga, and you don't want to be anywhere around this nigga during this process, during this time frame. Brothers ain't hanging out with Edomites. Well, hell, you don't hang out with niggas. Damn sure ain't gonna hang out with an Edomite. Edomite at work. Hey, you wanna grab some drinks at the work, but fuck no.
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 No type of time you want.
Bro, when you out and about, you even run to an old school classmate. They be like, hey man, you trying to go to the reunion or you trying to go get a drink? No.
No.
I had an old employee when we tell you, hey man, you seem real cool. You want to go get a drink? No. You want to play the game? No.
I seem real cool, thanks, nigga, but I'm not that cool. Trust
I don't know you. And on top of that, I don't want to be around.
Out on work.
Yeah.
I'm cool, but I'm not that cool, bro.
Yeah, nah, nigga, you in trust. You ain't gonna want to talk about what I want to talk about.
Come fishing with me this weekend.
Yeah, they invite you on trips. Around the end of the end of bottom of the damn river. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
exactly.
Hell no.
Or the other way around.
Yeah, right. Right, because you
This is crazy, you know, trust it.
Then you're gonna get a situation. That's why wisdom needs to be applied at a higher rate. Because even if you, because some of us still have some friends in the world that you may be cool and acquainted with. You know, they ain't got no problem. They know what you do, but really, you don't want to be around them like that either.
I say one of my old boys from school today. You know, chopped it up, cool.
Keep it short.
All right. I can't.
Hey,
Yeah.
got a blast.
Right.
There was a woman I knew, you know what I'm talking about. You still doing that? Mind you, I ain't seen her in years.
Yeah.
You still doing that Hebrew Israelite thing? Bitch, we getting a drink. And that's the first thing you ask? That's so you know they know what's going on. Oh, nah, baby, I ain't trying to talk to you like that. Because you ain't even really on that type of time. Men and women, you ain't, you're not trying to get right with the Lord. Why we associate?
I'm like, yeah. So anyway. Go ahead, Valley. You got something?
Yeah. Proverbs 4:13-15. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life.
Yeah, she's that life. This wisdom, sorry, Sophia, this is our life. All right, and that's why it behooves you to not let her go. This ain't a woman you want to lose, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch you goddamn trying to get right now.
Yeah.
This is the top one. And if you use wisdom, you can do both. But you know which one comes first. Go ahead.
Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
Mm-hmm.
Avoid it, pass not by it, turn away from it. Or so like it, turn from it and pass away.
Yeah. So leave these niggas alone. You ain't going nowhere near wicked niggas, man. And that's what fellowship at the lamb with the wood. So the sinner with the godly.
Yep.
And again, if brothers do decide to go and enjoy themselves, just be wise. But we're really entering into times where it's best for us to just kick back.
Yeah.
On
that party, I'm going to a kickback. No.
For the most part, just kick back and chill, and what I'm saying, link up with the bros, go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Jake still go out to eat shit. Yeah. He ain't saying, you gotta be subject to sandwiches.
in the dark. So
Yeah, in candle, one candle.
Y'all playing Uno and shit.
Man,
Playing Uno and
yeah,
shit. I won again.
right. Look at us, the 18 game.
Man.
For 3 hours.
Right.
inside.
Yeah,
He was scared of getting hurt again because he broke his
used napkin and penny.
shit. We might excuse me to the door.
Yeah, we're not telling you to be like that, but
Never stepped outside ever again. Nigga was bugging out. I'm like, nigga, chill.
and that's how people perceive us to be.
Yeah. We read the Bible all day. We don't do that. Yes, we read the Bible.
A dark room,
Yeah.
one light. This is on the scriptures, so we just there. We got a hood on.
Yeah.
No, because people were saying that to us when we first came in.
Yeah.
Y'all just read the Bible all day. You ain't got no bitches. Y'all don't do shit. You ain't got no job. I was like,
You got a bitches. What? Can't be talking to me, sir.
I'm not trying to be on that gloating tip. We can open these 2 phones.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. We can open these 2 phones.
Can't be talking to me, sir. Hey, to each his own, I guess. That was it. You got something?
I got some Proverbs 19, verse 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools.
Right. So stripes for the back of fools, man. And again, there's a judgment prepared for everybody that scorns at the names of Yahweh Shemashai. So all them niggas, even the drunk niggas that came up and got him, hey, no, let's go back to the blood. He's scarred too.
Yeah.
Yep.
He might not have scorned, but hey, you were involved.
Yeah.
What's that? Guilty by association.
Association.
That's pretty much, and that's how cold the Lord is, man. If you even, and that's why he tells us, don't be around these niggas, because you're going to be guilty by association. You get caught up in some shit that has nothing to do with you.
At least she looked like a fool with him.
Yeah. You at the damn bar, a nigga get on the bar swinging his shirt. You get up on the bar swinging your shirt. Then they come in, you tear that bitch out, and you get judged. You shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been on top of that goddamn table.
Yeah. So when you're naked.
Right. Yeah. Hey, you showing your nakedness, nigga. Put a shirt on. Yeah, So you got to be mindful, man. Because the Most High judges by association. If you associated with some, though hand join the hand, the wicked should not go first. So if you fuck around with some people that's doing some bullshit and you know it, nah, you guilty too.
I mean, I ain't smoking ock, but I mean, it was hot box, but I was just sitting there.
Why are you there?
Why are you
Even the other Israelite groups. If you following after them, both shall fall into the ditch.
Unity camp, ock? No.
Yeah.
But look what's happening with the Unikid. Now you get beat, stomped,
Most
robbed.
a big ass Jeep. Ride that motherfucker.
Yeah, like what happened?
Yeah, with the
IUIC.
Oh
shit! Like
that bitch double back.
like bowling pins.
Yeah.
I was like,
She
shit.
double back like 2-3 times. It was an Edomite bitch.
Yeah.
Judgment.
She said, I want this nigga.
You know,
Yeah.
them brothers ended up dying, but that should have been a sign, nigga. I would have put my papers on the desk the next day.
Fighting over
This shit too much. Yeah,
Garment.
yeah. Slide that
boots,
garment back to him with the boot.
All that shit.
The arm.
Like it's for a job or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Uniform.
Turn your uniform in.
Yeah, all that shit.
fighting over a chair,
Them niggas probably got badges. But
pulling beating each other, having to squabble.
Oh, with ISBK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's just
Yeah.
not one account. That's not
spray.
yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't just one account. It's a handful of accounts that over the years that has been happening. Y'all link up. Y'all got different differences. Y'all beating and fighting.
Remember the chair?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. With ISBK.
Johanna.
Yeah.
That's his shit.
That's right.
That's the commander general for your
That was
house
a
shit.
weird arc. That was a weird arc.
That was a sad time in our nation's history. One of them.
Jake was low. That was very low. Embarrassing. You know.
What a damn chair, man.
It was hot about that chair.
Yeah.
Did they both have boom mics or something too? Like had the
Boom box, yeah.
Yeah, just preaching
was
right
yelling.
beside.
They did that shit too in Nashville on Brick Church.
Yeah, it was on Richard.
Yeah.
God damn.
It was the ISUPK and the IUIC right across the street yelling at each other. Down the street.
And you got Israelites.
They actually did that to us down there. They, if you want to tell it, brother.
So these are just bad.
Yeah.
They was down the street from us when we was preaching that. They was yelling on the little megaphone where everybody could hear them and stuff like that. I think they even rolled past the truck too. And they mean mug because they was just like,
That's when you leave and go to a different location.
Yeah. That's what we.
So I'm glad y'all did.
Yeah.
That's when you leave and go to a different location.
Yeah, you let niggas like that happen.
Yeah.
But that they going off, they building on another man's
Not his big
foundation.
foundation.
It's the ISUPK block.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
wow, remember that?
Yeah.
Philly? It's like, okay. You know?
That was Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh, not Philly. Slack it. Pittsburgh.
Probably with the elder when Elder was up there with.
Yeah, they're behind them. You see them chanting in the back. This is our block. This is our block. What is this?
Yeah.
It's childish.
Yeah.
So they put away child selling. And also there's also a song that they haven't found a new man.
Yeah.
You know, they're still doing shit like they in the hood.
And it's all feminine. I gotta say it all the time. They're all feminine. You know?
Go ahead. Matthew chapter 4, verse 17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Come on.
Go. And you know, that's the message. Okay, that's why we out here week in and week out. Okay, starting with the apostles on down to warn our people. This is only for the Israelites, man, ultimately of the elect. Okay? That's all we're worried about. Okay? We ain't worried about this nigga, this dingy, big-lipped nigga that came up here talking with a cut water down his system. We ain't worried about him. Okay? He's not of the elect. His little entourage behind him, we don't care for that. You know, the women that talk and come by, you're not of the elect. That's what it is. Okay? So it's for those that have eyes to see and ears to hear, that's what we preach the message to. Okay? So once again, Lord willing, this camp lesson was edifying to the elect.
Right.
Okay, and before we close, we're gonna face the east and give all praise and glory honor to. And once again, double honors to the apostles and others of GMS that's pushing this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You brothers and sisters, keep fighting this good fight of faith, and that no one take their crown. To hell with these niggas, to hell with the niggas that don't believe, to hell with the heathen, ultimately, fuck them, man. You gotta have the fuck them mentality. Okay? Obviously, don't go up there and hit them with a brick. But fuck them. Like, I don't like you, nigga.
Yeah.
Just have that mindset. I don't like that nigga. And don't be around him. Live cordial and use wisdom.
God.
Shalom.
Shalom.